Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Najwa binti Muhammad Nordin. My matric number 1200890. And now we will present about the group assignment for investment game. Before I go further, let me tell you first about our game investment objective. For your information, we as investment students provided 100,000 as a capital to expand it in the Bursa marketplace. We are given 2 months starting from 30 October 2022 until 31 December 2022. We set a profit return of 55% for each group member. This means that each student need to earn a profit of 50,000 and the total profit in the group amount to 75,000. During that period, we will ensure that every investment that is made can reach the target we have set. Investment game also helps students to gain knowledge of investment and then apply the right investment techniques in their life to generate income in the future. Lastly, investment game helps students to determine the optimal strategy and minimize risk when doing the investment activity.
Next, we move to the strategy that we apply on this investment game. As we know, investment strategy is the process of making the best decision when engaging in trading activities. Firstly, our group used an active trading strategy where the purchase and sale of security are based on short-term movement to obtain financial gain more quickly. The advantage of using this type of strategy is that we can outperform the benchmark index and achieve our financial objective. The second strategy is scalping strategy. Scalping strategy are one of the quickest ways to make profit. This strategy mostly does not require a strong technical background, and generally this technique has less market risk as trade can be done on less volatile assets. To be honest, when using this strategy, we are scalping using support and resistance technical analysis, which is buying at a lower price and selling at a higher price.
Okay, next is trading plan. Trading plan is a set of guidelines that help investors make decisions to buy and sell company share in the market more rationally. Trading plan is important because it will help investors build a long-term or short-term stock investment portfolio and make investors more disciplined in stock investments. Before investors invest in shares, they must know how much capital to invest and how much profit to achieve. This is because when investing in shares, they need to control and determine by themselves the decision to buy and sell shares in Bursa Malaysia. Yes, investors must also have investment skills to avoid losses when investing in shares of companies that are on the market. In addition, investors must conduct preliminary research to determine which stock to purchase. Investors can research what stock to buy through fundamental analysis and technical analysis. The research can help investors buy stocks that give them a profit. Next, investors need to determine the risk of each stock investment. It's because when they invest, they will face the risk of either profit or loss. Lastly, a trading plan will also help investors not follow their emotions too much when investing. If they do not correctly manage their emotion, it will affect their investment.
Next, cut loss. Basically, cut loss is meant to stop the activities when they are failing to prevent more loss or damage in the future. In trading, cut loss means selling a stock when it is down to the percentage of the selling price that we want. Cut loss trading is very important in trading because it trains us to be successful investor. This is because when we cut loss, we must put aside our ego and dare to take small loss and still be quiet fit. The advantage of cutting loss is that it can quickly prevent an investor from taking a devastating plunge that is too steep to recover from. Based on our group's experience in this investment game, before we buy the shares of a company, we look at the profit and loss rate of the company. But the mistake that our group made was we bought shares at a higher price, and a few hours later, the price had fallen and our group decided to cut loss. Consequently, we must accept a reasonable loss. Because of this, we learn how important is it to choose the stock market at the right time and to avoid loss, and we realized that to be a successful investor, we should accept and minimize loss rather than avoid them.
My name is Nur Atira Shafika binti Sulaiman. My matric number is 1200900. The entry point is the price at which a trader begins a position in a security. Finding a strong entry point is typically the first step in making a good trade. trend liners, moving average, and indicators are tools that investors can use to assist choose appropriate entry points. A purchase or sell transaction must be made to gain access to the desired securities in order to participate in an investment. This price serves as the entry point. For instance, our team may conduct research and find applying stock, but if we think they are expensive, we may wait and only buy until the price falls to a specific threshold. We must wait for the perfect timing to purchase such shares, which can boost our returns. For instance, Pegasus is a company that our group chooses and monitors every day. Then, trading securities, whether for short-term investment or intraday trades, require meticulous preparation and execution of exit strategies for both the profit and loss sides of transactions. In addition, exit strategies are crucial in the context of trading because they help traders manage the emotions while trading. Take profit and stop loss orders are phrases traders use to describe the kind of exit being made. For instance, our group applies an exit strategy whereby we purchase stock in a firm at a low or cheap price. Then, if the share price increases, we sell the stock right away and profit substantially. To maximize profit, it is crucial to plan both entry and exit points. Investors must therefore make sure that there is enough time between entry and exit to allow for a risk-reward ratio that encourages steady portfolio growth.
Next is fundamental analysis. We use fundamental analysis to ensure that we are invested in a good company and help us to determine if it is the right investment choice for our portfolio. There are 5 types of ratio that we use in the fundamental analysis. First is price to earnings ratio, price to book ratio, dividend yield, earnings per share EPS, and return on equity ROE. One of the company that has a good performance is Syscorp. The reason we invest in Syscorp is the PE ratio is 3.06, which means investors are willing to pay RM2.06 for every dollar of a company earnings. Besides, the PB ratio is 0.594, and which shows that the value under 1 is considered desirable for value investors, indicating the undervalued stock may have been identified. Next, Syscorp has a good earning per share ratio, which is 0.883 or 88%. Higher EPS indicate the greater value because investors will pay more for a company shares if they think the company has higher profit relative to its share price.
My name is Naismahani with Zulkifli, metric number 1200869. The most common misconception regarding technical analysis is that it should only be used by short-term or intraday traders. Many successful investors have openly recognized the use of technical analysis for long-term investments, and it was used long before computers became widely used. Some of the investors may be using technical analysis before investing in some companies. Here are some lists that we found using technical analysis. Both examples in this slide, we are using double top to explain the graph. Here are some of the companies that we measured using their technical indicator to see the price movement and volume. We are using moving average convergence divergence MACD and relative strength index RSI as an indication to see the difference in each movement.
Teamwork. Teamwork is the act of cooperating with a group of people to accomplish a task. We are working together to a common goal, which is to get a return of profit in this investment game. We set a profit return of 15% for each group member. In addition, every member brings a unique set of skills and perspectives to the table, and diverse perspectives help our team develop strategic approaches to finding a good company to invest. Besides, our teamwork comes with more open communication. It is more about working with friction in a respectful, productive ways than it is about smooth conflict resolution.
Investment income refers solely to the financial gains above the original cost of the investment. Before we started investing in the companies, we were provided RM100,000 each as starting money before starting to invest. We discussed and targeted our profit to be 15%, which everyone in our group would get RM15,000 profit each. After completing the investment game within a 2-month period, all the group members had completed the investment strategies and gained profit from the stock market. The profit gained by all members is different as we use multiple different strategies and made our own decision to invest in different companies. In conclusion, our total profit is RM22,866,403.46, which we successfully achieved from the targeted profit. From our perspective, employing effective trading techniques in this investing simulation does not ensure success when we started trading with actual money.